Familia, I heard you loud and clear. You've been wanting and asking for these foundation reviews. We have Lawless, we have Dior, we have Mary Phillips. I'm going to review all three of these foundations. A one-day review in this video, and just being efficient and having them in one video is going to be the best for you. Day one is going to be Mary Phillips. At the end of the video, I'm going to rank them, which one's my number 1, 2, and 3. Cutting in, before we begin, I do want to let you know that I will have everything tagged here on screen. So if you see the pop-up, it's me tagging the product. You can see the info and you can buy without leaving YouTube. And it also helps my channel out tremendously. So I definitely do appreciate, but of course, no pressure to buy. But check it out and see as the video is going. It's really nice to have those visuals. And of course, I'll have everything linked below. My skin's ready. I use mimmua, and then I'm using a new sunscreen. You guys, I just got this Desi sunscreen. I'm really liking it. You see, it's a mineral sunscreen, no white cast whatsoever. And mineral sunscreens have zinc oxide, which makes it a physical sunscreen that physically blocks the sun from your skin, which is what we need, especially if you have brown skin. And if you have manchas, a mineral sunscreen is going to be best for our skin type because it blocks the sun that way. Wow, wow, wow. I am pleasantly surprised. No peeling. No nothing. Let's start off with Mary Phillips Le Skin Weightless Serum Foundation. It retails for $49. I'm in the shade Medium 160C. This is a weightless, breathable foundation developed to work perfectly with underpainting with a buildable medium coverage and a fresh, natural finish. It has niacinamide, visibly even skin tone and improved texture, hyaluronic acid for hydration and plump of the skin. Went to Sephora and purchased this. Medium 160 was my shade. I'm gonna show you here some video footage of me kind of just testing out all the shades. I felt like I was between medium 160 and medium 150 neutral. 160 on my chest looks better because I'm a medium skin tone with a neutral undertone. But I have a little bit of like olive and some coolness. Honestly, it really depends on the day. Sometimes I feel like I look cooler. Sometimes I look like I look warmer. Because this is a serum foundation. We have oily skin. Let's prime the skin, just the inner corner. Not the inner corner, this part. What is this? T-zone. Oh my God, brain fart. And let's let this dry down. Always helps for you to let your skincare dry down, your primer dry down. Helps your makeup just apply better and less peeling. By the way, I curled my hair 3 days ago with the Shark curling wand and look how it looked. I just brushed my hair out. These curls stay for like ever with my little fine hair. Shark, I'll add it here. It's expensive, but girl, it's worth it. You just have to do your hair once a week, I swear. Okay, let's go. It's been a few minutes. This is cute. Red packaging. Pump. We love that. Oh, she's watery. Let's see. Let's take the earring off. Wow, this is very lightweight. It feels like a serum. Really, it feels like a skin tint. I feel like serum and skin tint, honestly, it could be one of the same. Whatever verbiage you like to use. It's like skin. It feels very lightweight and watery. I don't know if it's gonna set here over here. I'm going to get my brush. Let's add a little product here. Sometimes with these serum type foundations, a brush could be too abrasive. I find your fingers are probably the best, or a sponge, but a sponge will definitely lighten the coverage a lot more. It has a scent, but what is it? It smells like corn, like literal corn on the cob. Okay. I think this shade may be a little cool. You see, shade matching is tricky. It looks good, better. I think here it's a little too cool. The problem with cool, look, you guys, I scratched myself. I have no idea how that happened. I looked yesterday. I'm like, did I get in an altercation I don't know about? No, I didn't. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the problem with cool, if it's too cool, like too red and pink, you can look gray. And it can look gray on our skin tone, especially if you're a brown skin girl. As you know, I'm Latina. It looks good. It's very lightweight, like we're really glowy. Natural skin. I feel like Mary Phillips / M.Ph makeup line is that, your skin but better. She is a makeup artist, by the way. Her name is Mary Phillips and her brand is M.Ph. First impressions, It is what it is. You know, it's a serum, hydrating, niacinamide type of foundation. But in this channel, we like functional products, products that is worth our dollar bills. So what time is it? It is 10:04. Let's wait around 10 minutes to see how it dries down because it is very wet. Hopefully it has some sort of dry down. I'm not expecting it to dry down matte, but when you give your foundation time to dry, you get a better idea of how it's gonna warm up to your skin. How I used to like make my coffee while we waited these 10 minutes. Now I start a little later because I have breakfast, coffee. I just start my morning off slower. So, oh, the point is I'm just waiting around here for the 10 minutes, which it's been, shoot, has it been 10 minutes or more? Oh, she's a little wet, like very wet. Yeah, I don't know if this dries down. It feels like, I don't know, it kind of feels balmy. Let me see, does it have some tackiness? Maybe a little. It definitely feels more like a skin tint, for sure. It makes your skin have this nice glow. If you have dry skin, this may be for you. I want to build up a little bit. This is providing pretty decent coverage. You could barely see my melasma. As serum-esque as this is, I think it provides good coverage. How even does the skin look? Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see here. You know what I like to do when I build? I'll build it like only in the areas I need more coverage. You don't want to build it everywhere because that's how cakiness happens. Like right there. Hydrating formula. Let's wait like 30 seconds. You know what I'm seeing or noticing? This foundation, it like melts into your skin, kind of like butter. I think that's the idea, a very lightweight skin light. I don't even need to use the as much as I use, but it's giving skin, but it's giving like melting into your skin. Yeah, this formula is nice. Nice and different. Is it my favorite? I don't know. I need to see how it's going to wear. What I'm gonna do is do my face off camera because we have 3 days to be here and then I'll be back. Oh, before, I'm going to spray some soft matte spray to help this kind of stick on. I'm not gonna use cream powder, blah, blah, blah. I'm not gonna use a cream blush or bronzer because we're just gonna keep it super simple. Let me show you really quick. I'm setting with Makeup Forever setting powder. I'm going to use very light powder because I don't want it to overshadow the foundation, but we need to set because we do have oily skin here. I'm back. So you guys, this as a first impressions, heck yes, I really love this sunscreen. I'll be using it every day that I am, well, every day from now on, because you know we love a good mineral sunscreen. Hair, I didn't even comb it because today's gonna be a chill day. I'm actually gonna deep clean the apartment. Oh, my lip combo is this Chestnut Toasty, big promotion off the market. This exact lip tutorial is in my previous video. I showed you like a beginner friendly makeup tutorial, how I do it. Watch it because it's good. I really love this mauve rose nude lip combo. It goes so well for us brown skin gals. I only use this to bronze and blush just because we're keeping it super easy. First impressions, I like this. It is very natural serum hydrating foundation. I love that it activates with skin warm. It provides good coverage, more coverage than I anticipated, knowing the type of foundation this is. That's surprising to me, but I think it's very hydrating for an oily skin gal that wears her makeup 10 plus hours. So time will tell. I really like the formula. I think it's beautiful. It's very skin. Your skin will always look like skin with this type of formula. It's set well, nothing crumbled, nothing separated as I was finishing up my makeup, which is very important because lightweight products tend to not hold well. When you layer products on top of it, it could be a little too much and it could start peeling. Things just happen. Nothing patched up. You can see the skin just looks very glowy and healthy. We'll see how things go. And we started at what, 10 o'clock? I will see you in front of the window so you can see how things look in daylight. The shade. Let's look at the shade. Do we match? I like to match this whole section. This is why I always wear tank top so you guys can see my chest and my shoulders. All right, Familia, in front of the window. Skin looks good. Our skin looks like skin. It doesn't really look like makeup. I think with time it will get better, but also oils do break product down. So let's see if we're gonna look gastadas at the end of the day. I want to show you in my car because lighting is different and you can see how the foundation really does match my neck and my chest. You know, I like to always give you options. It is 8:18. We've had this foundation on for 10 hours. But let me get you some footage at around, I think it was 4:30 to 5. Surprisingly, the skin looks pretty well put together considering this is a serum, hydrating, natural foundation. I didn't expect it to look this good at this point. Are we shiny? Yeah. But were we looking glowy from the beginning? Yes. I just think right now at this point, things look really well put together. You guys, let's get close and see how things look. Things are looking really good. The mouth area has faded a tad bit. My nostrils area is also kind of fading. Sometimes that's the name of the game, but nonetheless, I am very surprised how good this foundation works considering what it is. I like it. I think it definitely gets better with time. With skin warm, it kind of activates that hydration to your skin. It will look like skin. Your foundation won't look cakey. It builds well. I wasn't expecting to like it, honestly. I thought it was just gonna be a sheer mess, but no, she's good. And I definitely don't look gastada. Bam. Bam. Pleasantly surprised how good this was. Honestly, I didn't have any expectations with this one. I don't know why, I just didn't. Okay, let's move on to tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, Friday. It is day 2. Dior is up next. I have 2 shades. They were kind enough to send this to me. I have shade 3.5N, which is my typical shade, but when I saw this foundation, it looks a little deep, or maybe not. And then I have 3WP, which is warm peach. That could be a thing. This is the matte version. They have a glowy version as well. I've always loved brain fart Dior foundations. Oh my gosh. And I believe this is a reformulation. Let's read on it. This is the Dior Forever Skin Blurring Natural Matte Foundation. It retails for $60 bills. It comes in so many shades. 42 shades. Oh my. This is a natural matte ultra wear foundation that combines makeup perfection with skincare benefits for perfect skin with or without makeup. It looks like it is a reformulation. Ah, yes, yes, yes. This original, the one I used, I'm in the shade 3N, and then here. Okay, this one is not available, so we're just gonna talk about this. I would compare it if we had availability, but we don't. We're not gonna use primer. I did use the sunscreen again. We have here the bottle. It's a matte bottle. 3N sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, actually, maybe. Okay, your foundation does oxidize. Keep in mind, this is 3WP, the one closest to my wrist. Oh, that is lighter. Significantly lighter. So 3.5, which is typically my shade. 3WP. 3WP is not bad. It's a little light. This one looks good. Let me see. Let's let it dry. Oh, it also has the scent. It's like a fragrant scent. No lie, it smells good. It smells like their perfume. The swatches are kind of drying down. You see that? I mean, a little bit, like right here. These swatches, let's look. When it dries down, it does get a little deeper. 3WP, it's not a bad undertone. It is a little bit too light. I could definitely work with this one though, for sure. This undertone's great though. You know what, should we do half and half? I wanna see 3WP first. Let's do it in half the face, just to see. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, this may work, and then as I apply it, it looks super light. I end up looking like Beetlejuice. We're not trying to do all that today. Here, I think I need a little more. I like how you can control how much comes out. You know how some pumps, you have to pump one entire pump out? Not with this, which is nice because she's expensive. Yeah, this is too light. Okay, it's too light, which is fine. I just wanted to show you. Actually, is it too light? Not really. Should we go with 3WP? Here, let's go with 3.5N here. Okay, this is a better shade, yeah. I don't know why I was trying to just go against the grain. You can see the difference too. 3WP, 3.5N. So I'm just gonna get the same brush. This formula, it being matte, it has a very thin consistency, which is typically uncommon when it comes to a matte foundation. Matte foundations typically tend to be just thicker because they have some dry down time and they tend to last on your skin a little longer. I'm just gonna put that much because we already have foundation on. I'm not trying to cake us up. Girl, I'm gonna be out in these streets today and I'm not gonna get home till late to either do the check-in when I get home, but that could be like 1 or 2 in the morning, or do the check-in before I leave. Know that you're gonna get an all-day wear test because it started a little later purposely. Wow, this finish is nice. It looks very natural, I would say, and because it has that thin texture, it looks very natural. I always forget like my mouth. I didn't get in there. Coverage is nice. I would call it like a medium coverage. I wouldn't call it like full coverage. It is, oh, I showed you. It's 11:14. Let's let this dry down to see how it feels. If it dries down, I'm sure it will. This is sticky, wet sticky, not tacky sticky, if that makes sense. Sometimes I think you know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, the shade is perfect. I got so caught up with this eye look porque it is 11:30. The skin looks good. Hold on, let's see. It has this nice glow to the skin. Oh, it doesn't really dry down. Like, it's not wet. It adheres to the skin well, which is what helps your makeup stick onto your face basically and last a lot longer, especially if we're not wearing primer, we're wearing our makeup for long periods, and we have oily skin. This is nice, look. I won't build up today just because I feel like we have enough coverage here. Formula it's a lot more natural than matte, but it has the matte element where it adheres to the skin. That's what I'm seeing. Let's finish up the face and I'll be back. We are going to set down with some Laura Mercier because we know she is the GOAT. I'm not testing anything else out that's new besides this foundation. Final look, skin looks really freaking good. This foundation is giving like a full coverage look, but a very natural matte finish. It's not too matte. It gives the skin more natural loomy look. The only thing is, I wonder if with time and skin warm, does it get better or are things gonna separate? You just never know. As of right now, as a first impressions, I really like the foundation. I think it's a little different from the original. The original, if I remember correctly, was a little more matte and a little more on the heavier side. That's not a bad thing. I really like that foundation, but I do find that this one does feel like upgraded, updated formula, which I like. I'm not a big fan of reformulations because sometimes I just feel like the reformulation is completely different from the original foundation, so it should just be called a new foundation, not a reformulation. But this is pretty on par with a good reformulation. I feel like it's a lot more natural. Your skin looks like skin, but you're gonna get that coverage. So if you're a full coverage girl, I think this one is for you. We're putting this to the test, especially with no primer. Okay, vámonos. What do we think in front of the window? Do we like the shade? I think the shade looks pretty good, if I say so myself. It feels very nice, very lightweight. It doesn't feel like anything's on my skin. But we have good coverage. It did cover up my melasma. See how it wears. I am so excited to see how this is gonna wear because it's gonna be a long day. Also, I wanted to show you the shade, how it looks like in different lighting. So you can see the shade looks really good. And this is me, I think at around 5 o'clock. The skin was looking so good. Oils are barely coming through. My lipstick is a little smeared, but overall, looking good. 7 o'clock, we've had the foundation on for like 7-8 hours. It looks really good. I don't see anything separating. Pores look really good. Considering we don't have primer on, it's been about 8 hours. Look. So as of right now, we definitely don't look gastadas, but I will come on a little bit later to show you how the skin looks. I am very pleasantly surprised how good Dior looks. Familia this foundation is a legit warrior foundation. Look at the skin. It's barely breaking apart. It's almost 2 a.m. Oh my goodness. Okay, bye. Girl, am I a mess? Yeah, why do I do this? Why do I go out? Knowing good and well, I got things to do the next day. You know what? It's fine. I'm on my second cup of joe. It is 11:15. I went to go have breakfast with my friend. That's really why I had to be up early. My idea was to film first and then go, but I'm like, that's not gonna happen. Not on 4 hours of sleep. Just recap. Wow. You guys, let me show you footage here. I was at, it's called First Friday with I Love Micheladas. I was in this room dancing. It was hot as F. I was sweating, not a lot. I'm not like a big sweater, but it was hot in there. I was sweating. This foundation did not move, and the fact that I did not wear a primer, I was honestly doing the most with this foundation. I really didn't think like how the day was gonna go. Day 3, the final day, is Lawless Forget the Filler Skin Plumping Line Smoothing Foundation. I have 2 shades. I don't know if these shades are my tone. They sent these to me. Let's read up on this and see what the tea is. This retails for $47. It comes in about 39, I think 40 shades. This is a weightless full coverage foundation that instantly blurs and smooths for a second skin finish. Proven to reduce the look of lines and improve skin elasticity over time. It has maxi use for skin smoothing complex, vitamin E that protects delicate skin from damage and dryness. Glycerin and triglyceride strengthens the skin barrier. It's supposed to be very skin loving foundation. 11 medium has warm golden undertones. Girl, that's not me. 8L is light medium with neutral undertones. This is 8. This is supposed to be neutral. This is shade 11 medium, which is the golden warm. Ooh, that's way too warm. 8 may be it. Actually, 8 doesn't look too bad. Let's see. I thought 8 was a little light. That's actually a good undertone. Let me look. We're gonna do 8 medium. This is how the bottle looks. Typical glass 1 ounce bottle. And again, we are not going to use primer. Oops, someone's knocking. Looking at the 8 medium, it actually looks really good. This is their foundation brush, so let's use it also. It feels airy, but it has texture to it. Like, I don't want to say thick, but it has a little oomph. Let's add it here. You guys, I haven't even put my eyebrows on or anything. I'm like, after breakfast with my friend, I'm like, let me just get to filming. I'll figure everything else out later. Because what's most important to me today is to finish day 3. Let's blend. This brush is a little too, not as dense as I personally like my foundation brushes. Let's see if it's gonna leave any streak. Wow, this is blending beautifully. Wow. Yeah, I see the skin plumping. Look, I smell something. It's the brush. Okay, the tone. Wow, the tone is really good. Let's look. Yeah. Wow, they guessed pretty well on my foundation tone. It has this like matte dry down. Yeah, it dries down. Wow, is this matte? No. It's skin smoothing. It definitely, wow, this is probably, well, I say the mattest of the bunch. It's good coverage. No, let's say medium, very lightweight. It does have some good coverage. Not this foundation all in my hair. Let's try the other side. I think the neutral undertone is pretty on par with what a neutral undertone looks like. At first, I feel like it came off a little warm, but once it dries down and like you have it on your skin, it neutralizes a lot more. Because you see how it looks warm here? So let's blend and see. Yeah. This is unexpectedly nicer than I anticipated. I feel like it adheres very well. Out of the 3, this foundation dries down the most. Like you can even see, I feel like on my hand, look how matte my hand looks. So let's wait around maybe like 10 minutes. It's 11:24. Let's see how if it dries down even more. In the meantime, let me put my eyebrows on. Put my eyebrows on. I still need to comb this hair. I don't know how long it's been, you guys. This is like dry. I don't even have to set it. Wow. This definitely feels like that old school matte foundation, but it's thin. You know how those types of foundations that really dry down, they're thicker. They have that thicker texture. Not this one. And the fact that it adheres as well as it does is very shocking. What I want to do is grab a little more. Let's get these manchas because I feel like you could see them. I just want to add a little extra, and then I have like this red vein here, this pimple that refuses to go away. Blend that. The nose, I like to kind of blend it off to the side so we keep like maintain the most pigment. That, and then I kind of like to get the edges. Okay, looks good. Once again, I'm barely setting because this one is just that flawless matte feel on the skin. Who knew I could look like this after 4 hours of sleep? Nothing like a pull back bun, girl, and a good beat to just reset the day. I had breakfast with my friend. We finally went to Helen in Max. It's like a little diner we've been wanting and dying to go to. Today was the day. I am surprised and shocked. Okay, it's no wonder why you kept asking me to review this. I don't know why. I was just thinking this was gonna be another serum hydrating foundation. I just feel like Lawless is that type of brand. Very skin, your skin but better. This is a pigmented, medium to full, dry down foundation. It's about to last all day type. I am truly pleasantly surprised. I just wasn't expecting this from this foundation. It's maybe the oldest foundation of this bunch. It's about 6 months old, but it's still fairly new in the rotation. The skin feels nice. What I love about it is not only is it matte, it's gonna stick down, especially to us oily gals. It feels very lightweight. It's not thick at all, so it just hugs your skin well. Let's get close so you can see how the skin looks. I'm telling you, your skin looks like skin, but at the same time it looks full beat because it has that matte dry down. Really surprised how good it is. I like it. I like it a lot. So I'll probably be back by 8:30. Try to give it as long as possible. So let's go in front of the window so we can see how things look. Right now, I want to know what you think. Which foundation is your #1 foundation? And then we're going to talk about it when I do the final check-in and rank which one is the best in my opinion. Here we have Lawless looking really good. Very good. You can see how matte it is. It's not bad. It's not like super drying matte, but she's matte. Like this thing, she's not moving. The shade looks really good. I'm surprised that I'm shade 8. I thought I was like gonna be shade 11 or 12. So this shade really works. So let's see how we look at the end of the day. I am holding on to a thread at this very moment, and I'm gonna do a full skincare everything after this. Hi, it's been 10 hours. We had the Flawless foundation, not the Flawless, the Lawless. That is a Flawless foundation. I did get some footage for you at around 4 o'clock. And wow, to my surprise, this, well, not really surprised, but this foundation was looking really, really good. Everything looked well put together. My oils were barely coming through. Did see this foundation is a bit on the matte side, which we love because we look great here, like the halfway mark. Here we are now. 10 hours later, you do see oils coming through. Of course, I haven't touched up. It's been all day. It was hot also. For the most part, this foundation could really last another, I don't know, 2-3 hours just flawlessly. I don't have to touch up. You do see oils here, but that's totally normal. That will always happen. I did get some footage also for you in the car to show you in different lighting how the foundation looks, because in studio lighting in front of my window, in the car, the foundation shade and my skin tone just looks different. So I always like to give you different POVs so you see the tea. I really feel like I lucked out on these shades this week because sometimes I think it's my shade and then sometimes I don't think it's my shade and it is. Like today's foundation, I'm very pleasantly surprised how good it is. No wonder you guys have been asking me to review this because it is very surprising how very natural this foundation feels and lightweight, but it gives you that matte feel. It does kind of dry down, but because it's so lightweight, it doesn't feel heavy and it doesn't cake up. Look at the center of my face. You don't see anything caking up. That's what you want to see throughout the day. Sometimes the thicker the foundation, the more cakier it can look, but it also depends a lot on how you apply that foundation. You can have a thicker foundation and if you put really thin layers, it'll work beautifully. So truly, it does depend on the formula, how it works with your skin, what skincare you have on, and how you apply it and how much you blend as well. The ranking begins. I was gonna say, why do I have 3 of these? But it's the old one. I didn't clean it up. My #1 is gonna have to be Dior. I think this is the perfect type of matte that I like. It's truly a natural matte foundation that lasts all day long. It lasts La Perriada. It lasts El Desmadre from last night. It lasted so well. The shades are great. For the most part with Dior, I always find my shade, which is either 3N, 3.5N. This was my first time trying the 3WP, which you guys saw it was lighter, but that undertone worked. So if you're a little more fair than I am, maybe like a shade or 2, definitely 3WP works. I think it is the perfect type of natural matte. Very lightweight. It gives you a bit of a glow, but it lasts because it adheres to your skin. Most foundations that last really warm up to your skin and adhere. Number 2 is gonna be Lawless. I like this. I'm really surprised how much I like it. I don't know why, because I didn't know what to expect. I really was thinking more of a natural serum-like foundation. If you want something a little more dried down, has a lightweight feel, like it literally feels like nothing, this is gonna be for you. This one texture is a little bit thicker, like a smidge thicker than this one, and that's probably why I was most surprised about how good this one is that it was so thin yet mattified, and it just like is gonna stay on your skin all day long. As you guys could tell, I definitely don't look gastada with this foundation. They just added a few shades, I think 5 or 6 more shades to the line. It's gonna be if you are in a humid climate, if you sweat a lot, if you have very oily skin, this I would say is the new improved matte foundations. If you like those old school matte foundations, this is it. And the third is M.Ph. This is another one that was very surprising because I thought this was just going to be your typical serum foundation that kind of washes off after 8 hours. It kind of looks like it's smearing and it's separating. You know how like some serum foundations or even skin tints do that, especially if you don't touch up your makeup if you have oily skin. This one I found that it really warmed up extremely well to your skin. It just improves and it gets better throughout the day. This adheres in a way that is like a little sticky, but in a very natural serum-like way. It's not gonna adhere in this very sticky way where your powder is gonna look powdery or ball up. This is gonna be for my dry skin girls. If you like something hydrating, something very serum-esque, something like breathable to your skin, this is gonna be the one for you. Dior #1, Lawless, and M.Ph. I hope you enjoyed this 3-day 3 foundation review video. Let me know your thoughts on this type of review. It does take a little more time, but I really like that you have one video you can reference to these 3. Let me know if you like this idea, or do you like the individual 1-day individual videos? I just feel like that's not giving a bang for your buck type of deal, you know? So let me know your thoughts on this new idea. And this is it, Familia. Thank you so much for spending these 3 days with me. I appreciate you so much. And don't forget to subscribe right here, because you know I'm always here Mondays and Thursdays, and I'm gonna go to sleep. Goodbye. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.